Hello my friends, welcome to Reddit Rabbit. Before we start, catch the rabbit at the bottom right corner, smash that subscribe button and leave a comment. r/Showerthoughts. Nobody cares if their deodorant is 24 hour or 48 hour, they are still going to apply it once a day. My brand says it's 48 hours protection, but on the back says to achieve 48 hours protection apply every 12 hours. I think they're saying it'll work for 48 hours if you keep reapplying, but after that you need to take a shower, you smelly bastard. My hypothesis is that if you apply it every 12 hours it will keep the bacteria from growing to the point of smell for up to 48 hours, but if you don't you'll need wash them away. So say if it takes 4 bacteria cells to create a smell, every 12 hours you grow 2 bacteria cells and each deodorant application you kill 1 bacteria cell. Then after 48 hours you will have reached 4 bacteria cells and start to smell. Extremely oversimplified, but you get the point. No, it stops working forever, because your body becomes resistant. To get the intended effect you have to make sure to use a quarter of the can every time. What if you have no access to deodorant for more than 24 hours? Then you will become adorant. I actually never realized adorant was the root of that word. Remove, odor, smell, and. Based on this we can conclude that deodorant is meant to remove the smell of ants. Well, if they smell anything like they taste lemony? I don't care if it's 24 or 48 hours. I just want one that works a solid 8. Right guard has a 96 hour deodorant that works for 48. Left, 48 plus right, 48 equals 96 total hours. Not true. I worked with a dude who, to put gently, smelled to high heaven. One of the girls asked him to put deodorant on one day and he said I did yesterday. It's the 48 hour stuff. I was in the Navy. We had a guy who wouldn't shower and always smelled bad. Our sleeping quarters are close proximity so he was keeping us up at night with the smell. Not even mentioning being around him throughout the day. One night we just dumped a bunch of powdered laundry detergent on him in his sleep. That smelled wonderful. He got the message and started to take better care of himself after that. Did no one mention it to him before that? Seems kinda weird to make dumping detergent on someone you're jumping off point. It's military. Guaranteed he was told a few times to taking a freaking shower. Holy hell. I know a dude who had to physically enter the shower with a section member to be sure said member washed. I need a deodorant strong enough for an elephant, but pH balanced for me. Preach. I should be a tester. If you can make a deodorant that lasts a full shift for me that it is ultra duty. Same here. I've tried everything on the market, and natural products are out of the question. Try certain dre once a night right before bed, then normal deodorant in the morning. It's cheap, available at Walmart, and works wonders. I used to sweat like Niagara Falls. Tried certain dre a week or so ago, and after like 3 days of consistently using it just before bed, it was a radical difference. Now my armpits are as dry as the Sahara. This guy antiperspirants. I struggled for years and years with this problem. The Thompson tea was great for at least making it not noticeable since I like to wear button downs, but I'm embarrassed it took as long as it did for me to try one of the prescription strength deodorants and holy cow it worked magically. I never smelled bad, I just couldn't fix the sweating issue. You have a charmingly optimistic view of your fellow humans. Makeup is the same way. 24-hour coverage. You should not leave makeup on for 24 hours. Yet it stains the carpet for 10 years if you spill it. When the deodorant says 48H, but you drink it in 3 minutes. Life's crazy. It really do be that what? The way that'd be, is the way that it do. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I know plenty of people who think that deodorant is optional. I spend a good portion of each week explaining to one of my students that he's 14 and needs to wear deodorant. Also, don't fart in class. And yes, you will get a girlfriend one day. It's just that right now you smell of BO. Farted when you sat next to her and humped the desk, so that particular girl is probably another one for the no list buddy. God, I need holidays. I play MTG and D&D. Can promise some of those lads don't apply once a day. Last pre-release smelled like the boys' locker rooms at school. It's really a shame. I absolutely love board game shops and cafes, but I've never spent more than a couple of hours in one, because I just can't stand the smell. I hate to shame them for it, but as someone who has hyperhidrosis and anxiety, I sweat a lot more than the average person. An absolute frickload on any given day. I also spend £2 every couple of weeks on some Old Spice, or equally strongly scented, deodorant and use it before leaving my house. Also, showers. It's really not that hard. Ruins an otherwise lovely hobby. Once we raid Area 51 we'll find 48-hour deodorant that actually works. It seems to me that the people that shared public transportation with me think otherwise. They don't shower every day. They don't apply deo or body spray, or do so every 48h only. That's the only reason I can think of why they stink at 8 o'clock. There are 3 kinds of lies. Lies, damned lies, and 48-hour deodorant. I mean, if your toothpaste guaranteed protection for 24 hours, are you gonna brush once a day? Toothpaste cleans, deodorant masks. They do different things. This is why I brush my armpits with toothpaste. Probably gonna be buried, but coming from someone whose pits were drenched fairly early in the morning every day, here is a LPT. Apply antiperspirant before you go to sleep. Make sure your armpits are already dry when applying it. Give time for the deodorant to be absorbed to your skin before putting a shirt on. Can apply deodorant in the AM again if you wanna smell nice. Shaving armpits helps. Ever been to an anime convention? This is the typical kind of problem in life where people can see about as far as their fingertips and no further. If it doesn't apply to you, then it applies to nobody. It's not an on/off switch. At 24 hours, a 24-hour deodorant has checked out completely, so before that, you stink. It sure as frick matters when you are traveling and you may not be able to shower for a while. Some people with jobs involving weird hours, consider say a pilot or flight attendant who is flying from Singapore to New York, has to be at work 2 hours before, then is working a 15.5-hour shift, and then going home. And they don't want to stink over all of that. So, the longer the better. In general in life, other people don't have the same wants, desires and needs as you, and what may not seem rational to you is completely reasonable and rational to them is an awesome thing to take to heart. Ooh, look at me. I am OP and I am super rich. I apply deodorant every day. I bet you also use a separate conditioner and shampoo, Mr. Fancy Pants. Yeah, just a bullet point they can slap on it. Lost my wallet. Any ideas? A few years ago, all were antiperspirant and deodorant combined. Now manufacturers have got greedy and all are just antiperspirant only. Antiperspirant does not stop smell, so we use more and they sell more. Maybe people with longer work shifts? Like doctors and nurses. You've never been to Comic-Con? Yeah, but one time I rode a train across China and didn't get to shower and my mission lasted the full 48 hours with only one application. Now the squat toilet on a rickety moving train while I was full of Nanjing beer, that's another story. 48 hours doesn't mean anything. I shower every day and even if I don't, I reapply or I'll stink and sweat like a madman. If I find a single deodorant that says either and lasts for more than 6 hours, I'll be genuinely impressed. There are 7-day deodorant creams. The one I use can hold up for even longer. It takes 1-2 days for it to start working and you shouldn't use any other deodorizer after application, so the first few days can be rough. INB4, you just don't know how bad you smell. I've had several close friends attest that I don't smell, even a week after. I don't, but that's because I have the ABCC11 gene mutation and have no body odor. The it could say lasts for a year and I'd still put it on daily. In this thread, people not knowing difference between deodorant and antiperspirant. Because you wash it off when you have a shower every day, unless you're some kind of filthy cunt. Raise your hand off your shore. Unless you're my mom. Then apparently you have to apply twice a day. If I do enough to make my deodorant earn its keep, I need a shower that night anyway. A boy in my class had a 72-hour one and he really only applies it every third day. Needless to say, it doesn't work like this and he stinks like hell.